Hi guys, in this video I am going to show you a really long comment I found. Sorry about the background. It's just video, so here. This guy said, could someone please comment something long so I can read? And then someone says something really long. Here it is. So I'm going to read it to you. If you still want it, here you go. I'm writing something. Yes, I plan to make it the most boring thing ever written. I go to the store, a car is parked. Many cars are parked or moving. Some are blue, some are tan. They have windows. In the store, there are items for sale. These include things such as soap, detergent, magazines, and lettuce. You can enhance your life with these products. Yes, lettuce can enhance your life. Soap can be used for bathing, be it in a bathtub or in a shower. Apply the soap to your body and rinse. Detergent is used to wash clothes. Place your dirty clothes in a washing machine and add some detergent as directed in the box. Very long comment. Select the appropriate settings on your washing machine and you should be ready to begin. Magazines are stapled reading material made with glossy paper, and they cover a wide variety of topics, ranging from news and politics to businesses and stock information. Some magazines are concerned with more recreational topics, like sports cards, or collecting, or different kinds of hairstyles. Lettuce is a vegetable, if you didn't know that. It is usually green and leafy, and is the main ingredient of salads. You may have an appliance at home that can quickly shred lettuce to use in salads. Lettuce is also known as an optional item for hamburgers and deli sandwiches. Some people even eat lettuce by itself. I have not done this. So basically this comment is a guy who is saying the use of everything ever. So you can purchase many things at stores. If I drive around, I sometimes notice the houses and buildings all around. There are also pieces of farmland that are very large. Houses can be built from different kinds of materials. The most common material types are brick, wood, vinyl, or synthetic siding. Houses have lawns that need to be tended. Lawns need to be moved regularly. Most people use riding lawnmowers to do this. You can also use a push lawnmower. These come in two varieties, gas-powered and manual. You don't see manual push mowers anymore. They are a good option if you do not want to pollute the air with smoke from a gas-powered lawnmower. I noticed that many families designate the lawn mowing responsibility to a teenager in the household. Many of these teenagers are provided with an allowance for mowing the yard, as well as performing other chores like taking out the trash, washing the dishes, making their bed, and keeping the house organized. Allowances are small amounts of money given by parents to their children, usually on a weekly basis. I think we're about halfway over this comment. These usually range from $5 to $15, sometimes even $20. My parents feel that teenagers can learn financial responsibility with this system. Now I will talk about farmland. Farmland can be identified by some common features. They most always consist of a very large patch of dirt with small green plants lined up in long rows. You may sometimes see farm equipment riding over these rows like tractors or combines. These machines will help farmers grow more crops in less time. They are a very helpful invention. Some different types of crops are soybeans, cotton, corn, tomatoes, tobacco, and lettuce, which I mentioned earlier. Most crops are used as food and can be defined as either fruits or vegetables. Some are commonly eaten raw after being rinsed with water to remove any dirt. Some are often cooked, which gives them a more pleasant taste and makes them easier to chew. A very versatile vegetable is the potato. It can be eaten raw or it can be cooked in a variety of ways. They can be baked, and many people like to add butter on them. They can be mashed, and a lot of times brown gravy or milk gravy is poured on top of them. They can be cut into thin strips and fried. Typically, a large amount of grease is required to prepare potatoes in this style, but they are easy to make and easy to eat. You can order them at several fast food restaurants. Potatoes can also be boiled, stewed, and scallops. There's a wide variety of options available to you when cooking potatoes. Some other types of crops grown on farmland are used for other purposes. Cotton is used to make clothing, which I also mentioned earlier. It is very versatile and inexpensive material for clothes, such as shirts, pants, socks, and underwear can be made from cotton. The process of converting cotton from a cotton plant to clothing is fairly complicated. Today, cotton is harvested more efficiently through the use of cotton gin, invented by Ellie Winston many years ago. Tobacco is another type of crop. It can be used to making cigarettes. A lot of people smoke cigarettes, even though many medical sources have identified them as harmful to people's health. Warnings are printed on cigarette packages reminding people of possible dangers resulting from smoking. I feel like if a baby were just born, this is what you would want to read to them. So it has just so much information. Cigarettes are available in several brands, including Marlboro, Salem, Virginia Slims. There's a brand called Cool, but I don't know whether they're still available at most outlets. Tobacco is a farming large industry, and currently there's a debate about it. Recently, the government decided on some regulations that cost tobacco companies a large amount of money. If you notice, some farmlands have animals living on them. Many of these are cows, and there are also pigs, sheep, and goats living on the farm. Some are raised for the milk they provide. The milk goes through several processes to ensure it is not contaminated before it is made available to customers at stores, which I mentioned earlier. Another use for farm animals is meat. 3 popular types of meat are beef, pork, and chicken. Beef comes from cows, pork comes from pigs, chicken comes from chickens, but you probably already knew that. These animals are raised to become plump and healthy, and then they are killed, sometimes at a slaughterhouse. The meat is then removed from their bodies, cleaned, and made available at a variety of stores and restaurants. Sometimes this process can seem gross, but it's part of an advanced ecological food chain on the earth. Just like birds eat worms, tigers eat deer, human beings eat cows and pigs. The main difference is we don't eat animals raw. We cook the meat to remove blood, fat, and germs from it. We also season our meat with salt or different kinds of sauces. The end result is the food is very tasty and is healthy for us. Farmers do not like trespassers. If a farmer sees one, he will sometimes shoot at them with a shotgun he owns. Trespassing is against the law. Laws are created by the government to prevent people from living in fear. They are meant to provide safety for citizens. Our government in America consists of a legislative branch, an executive branch, and a judicial branch. The legislative branch makes laws based on the concerns of citizens they represent. The executive branch consists of the president. This person enforces the law. He or she has other duties while declaring war and approving bills presented by the members of the legislative branch. So, this is so much to read. I'm just going to let you pause it right now so you could read up to the bottom. Just pause it right now. Okay, so now I'm going to scroll down. And I'll continue reading. Jail, but they can also include fines and, in extreme cases, the death penalty. There's controversy surrounding the death penalty. Children play with toys. This is common to almost all kids. Toys come in a very wide variety. Boys tend to like cars, action figures, and toy weapons. Girls tend to like dolls, toy kitchens, and makeup. Both of them like building or assembling things, be it with Legos, blocks, Play-Doh, or something similar. Toys can be found at most stores, and these days entire stores are dedicated to selling only toys. The most popular of these is Toys R Us, where the backwards R. The mascot is Geoffrey the giraffe. Children love to go to Toys R Us, look at the wide variety of toys available. R.I.P. Toys R Us. Most children receive the greatest quantity of toys on the birthday or during the holiday season in December. For the majority of children, this holiday is Christmas. For Jewish children, the holiday is Hanukkah. Either way, the kid gets presents during this time, and most of these presents are toys.